Good morning, happy Friday. We're live at Ruth Stitchery, and today we wanted to talk about all of the supplies that we carry for making bags. You know, most of our customers are quilters, but sometimes we just want a project that isn't going to take as long as a quilt might take. And who doesn't love a wonderful, cute bag? And so I don't know if many people know that we carry all the supplies and lots of patterns for making bags. So we kind of wanted to walk you through kind of where it is in the store and what we carry. And certainly if we don't carry something that you know is important for making bags, please let us know because we would like to get it in for you. So I just wanted to start. I'm kind of right next to the book area in the store, sort of central in the store, and we have a little turn display that on one side has tons and tons of different bag patterns. We carry a lot of patterns from by Annie. We also have some Annie's too. We've gotten in some Noodlehead. So if those Tula lovers, if you've seen some of her videos and she's talked about Noodlehead before, we've gotten some of her patterns in. I know I'm probably going to butcher her name, but Anila Hui, I think is how you say her name. We've got some of her patterns that that she has done, and we try to keep all of them together here in this area. So we start with our patterns. And then we kind of look at the patterns and see what supplies the pattern tells you that you need. So of course, a lot of patterns require zippers. And so we try to keep a lot of zippers by the yard from by Annie in, so in several colors. We also carry the Atkinson's zippers. This is the 22-inch zipper. And then I'm not sure, oh, there it is, it's behind me, the display of 14-inch zippers. So of course, depending on the size of the bag that you're making would determine how big you wanted or needed your zippers to be. So we try to carry lots of colors of zippers that so you can find something that will work for you. Also on this little turn is some webbing or strapping that for straps on bags. You know, some patterns will have you make your own strap with fabric and batting or whatever they use for stability. But know that you can always replace that fabric handle with belting or strapping. I think this could also be decorative. You could always add something like strapping instead of ribbon if it calls for ribbon, but you'd rather have something that's more plain. So we've got several colors and actually several brands. These are the Dritz belting and strapping. We also have some from Pink Sand that comes in little 2-yard packages. And so we've got several colors of those as well. These here at the top, and I don't know if we have them other places. Oh, I think here, oh, that's elastic. We've got some of the fold over elastic that by Annie carries because some of her bags do have you use elastic, and she makes the fold over elastic in all different colors. So we don't have all the colors, but we try to keep some of the basics in. And then finally on this little display, we've got some of the hardware that some of our bags will require. So we've got the D-rings and the clasps in antique and also in silver. We might not have any gold right now, but we do have some of the hardware. Again, this is where if you're making a bag and you're looking for a particular hardware for it, let us know. We can probably find it for you and get it in. And then further down this aisle, we've got lots of colors of the mesh. Let me just hold one of these up so you can see it. The mesh fabric from By Annie, a lot of times she'll use this as a pocket. So you can see through, you can see what's in the pocket, but it's still protecting whatever you have in the pocket. And of course, it's all about the cute. We want it to match our fabric. So we keep almost all of her colors as best as we can in stock. And that's what we've got along here. And then right behind here, we do carry some cork fabric. We carry it in the rolls, and so cork is another fantastic addition to a bag. A lot of times I see cork is the piece that's on the bottom of a bag so that it's a little more durable. It can take up some wear and tear that maybe fabric would end up possibly getting dirty, getting ripped. So we've got several different colors of cork in the rolls. Look at this one, little flowers. How pretty would that be just as the base of your bag? And you can find fabric that matches that. I love that. Okay. Finally on this row is the Soft and Stable, which is a foam fabric that is also from By Annie. And if you've never worked with Soft and Stable, you think it's going to be really difficult to sew through. But the way that they have created this product, it's super simple to sew through. Your thread, you don't have to change your thread weight or anything. You can quilt right through it, and it's fantastic. But because it is a foam product, it gives your bag some stability, which I'm going to show you a couple that you'll be able to see that. And we've got some other purse interfacing and stuff from Bosal that we have here in this area, and also where we carry all of our other interfacing, we can get that. So I'm going to walk over this way. I've got a couple of other things to show you that you may not know that we carry. So we have the clear vinyl on the roll. So a lot of bags also, kind of like the mesh, you want to see what's in that pocket. And so you can use the vinyl. So this has no fusible or anything on it that you can sew into your bags. We have also started carrying the RFID cloth. So this is something that you can line your bags, your pockets, so that someone can't walk by and steal your credit card information. And so this is a really thin material, very simple to add it in between all of your layers to protect your information. So this is the RFID fabric that you can put also in your bag. I wanted to show this bag because we've got lots of samples in the store of this bag. This is from Cut Loose. So if you're not familiar with Cut Loose, they're these really easy patterns that just come on a piece of poster board or cardstock. That's what I'm trying to decide what it's called, cardstock. So they're usually front and back. And this is called the gift bag. And we have so many samples of this bag because it really is a fun, pretty quick project to put together, but it looks so nice. So this is the latest one we have made out of this new fabric that we got with the vegetables and the garden. And so I think LQ made this one, right? And look at the fabric she chose for her pocket. I just love it. So you've got, this bag comes, you get lots of pockets on the inside. You get this cool angle here, and then two big pockets on the front. It's just a really quick, how long do you say? A couple hours?
Oh, within a day easily.
Oh yeah. Couple hours, say 3 to 4 or 5 hours, you can have a bag put together, and it's a really good size. I have a couple of these and I use them all the time. So that's called the gift bag from Cut Loose. And so we will always have this pattern in. It's a really fun one. Okay, so I was talking about the belting and strapping over in that area. I also wanted to make sure that you knew that we carried the Tula Pink striped, they're nylon belting that she uses from Renaissance Ribbons. And so we've got them, they match her fabrics, but I am finding that they also match a lot of other fabrics as well. So we've got it in the 1 inch, and I think this is 1.5 inches. And so they come in packages. I think it's 2 yards is in here. Yes, they're 2 yards. So we also carry these, and they are right here behind this cut table. So if you're looking for them, easy to find. They're right here in this area. There we go. Okay, and then finally I wanted to talk about these are by Annie bags, and for the second time we are offering a by Annie Basics class. So we have a customer, Marissa, who came to me a little while ago, and she absolutely loves making the by Annie bags. And you know, a lot of her bags look very complicated and intimidating to put together. But by Annie kind of realized that people think that they're much more difficult than they are. And she created this by Annie Basics class that you could take that basically teaches you to build all the skills that it takes to make some of her larger bags. And so it's called By Annie Basics. You make all 4 of these projects. You start, I think she starts with this petite 4, just this little basket that you can make that's great for your little threads, your scraps that can sit next to your sewing machine. But this is a very basic pattern, but you learn how to put the corners together and the bottom, and very simple quilting on this prior to making it, and then of course adding that lining in there. So you kind of start really basic, and then you build up and you work on this one that's called Call Me. So it's a little cell phone holder. You put your cell phone in the back, credit cards, whatever, and you can just carry it across if you'd like. It can also be like an ID badge if you're going to a festival or something that you need your name showing. You can always put that in here. So this adds in learning how to put a zipper in, adding vinyl for your pocket, and then it also shows you how to put a binding around, which is also the strap. So, and a little bit of mesh on the back. So it starts to teach you how to add pockets out of different materials, and of course a little zipper. And then from there you build this one, which is called the Peacekeeper. So it's a little project pouch, uses the mesh as the pocket, puts in a zipper. You do a little bit of quilting on your backside for stability there, add a little handle in there. So this was what I was talking about. You could make it out of fabric, or if you wanted, you could add that belting or strapping if you wanted to. And so this just builds again on your skills, but in a bigger, for a bigger project. And then finally, you make this, I always forget what this one is called, Easy Does It. So the Easy Does It basically takes all the skills that you have learned up to this point and puts it into more of a project bag. You can see inside, you end up covering up. There's no seams that are shown. And so you learn all of these skills to someday pull them all together, and you can make some of her bigger patterns that she's got. She's got a lot of wonderful project bags that you can kind of personalized to you and what you need. So anyway, we are teaching this Bienni basics class again. Marissa is our instructor, and that class still has a few spots left in it, and it is coming up March 11th and March 12th. Is that right? I think that's right. Saturday, Sunday. So it's a 2-day class. It's actually a 4-day class. You're going to start on the 11th and 12th, and you'll start making some of the smaller bags. And then I believe it is the end of April. I think it's the 29th and 30th, which is also a Saturday, Sunday. You come back and you do 2 more classes. So it's actually 4 classes. And with all the 4 classes, you will make these 4 projects. I think it's $70 for the classes. For all 4 of those sessions is $70. So we still have a few spaces left in that. I believe you can sign up on our website, or you can call the store or come in, and we'll get you signed up and get you a supply list for that. I think I really want to take this class because I am one that looks at these bags. I think they're beautiful, and I'm intimidated, and I don't know if I could make it, but I feel like taking a basics class like this would give me the confidence to be able to tackle any of them. So if you're interested in learning how to make these bags, if you want just some supplies to make some bags, that would be fantastic. Also, we try to carry as much as we can. And then in our next newsletter for classes from May through August, we are going to be offering a reusable fold-up tote. You know, since we have to bring bags to the grocery stores and Walmart, Target, some of those other stores, why not make one that can just slip down into your purse? You'll always have it. And so Michelle is going to be teaching that. So when our new newsletter comes out, you'll see the dates for that, and hopefully you'll want to join that. All right. Thanks for joining us this morning. Don't forget to share. And remember, let your friends know that if they're not on Facebook, they can see these videos also on YouTube. And we're getting to where we're trying to upload them on as many platforms as we can. So YouTube, Instagram, and of course the Facebook. So have a great day.